Hello, my sweet girl.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Gangerworld speaking, your humble host, and welcome to another episode of Marvel's Midnight Suns. This
Come
is a
along,
very
Charlie.
special episode.
Ah, Hunter. I did not expect to see you here. Added to the list, I suppose,
I'm sorry?
of things I can no longer perceive since I lost my connection to the Sanctum. While knowing the comings and goings of my teammates may seem trivial, the dealings of the dreaded Dormammu are unfortunately not. I fear he may be plotting against us as we speak and have been attempting to gaze upon his home realm of the Dark Dimension for some time now, with little success thus far.
It is basically a montage. I'm going to call it the grind, or
Is there anything I can do to help?
You haven't, by chance, mastered the art of astral projection and universal awareness since we last spoke, have you?
I do not think so.
Pity. Probably best if I try this alone, then. But the offer is appreciated.
Very well. I will leave you to your work.
As you wish. We'll speak again later, of that at least I'm certain.
well, maybe I won't call it the grind, but it's a montage episode of me grinding out several missions and working on decks and everything.
Successful collaboration.
Now, unfortunately, you're hearing me now in post-production, recording, and that's because I guess I forgot to turn on the mic or something like that, because I was pretty sure I was recording, but there's no audio on this for me. So there's no commentary. And I stitched together basically like 8 videos worth of content into basically one nearly hour-long video, and I don't think I'll be recording post commentary for that entire length of time. So I'm just gonna do the introduction here, and then if you want, you can watch the video. And I've really truncated everything. I truncated the battles down to its just basics, a couple of highlights here and there, and then the conclusions. And showed a bit of what was going on. There's no real story moments. There are some conversations that are taking place, but there's no club events or anything like that. So this is the best I can do in terms of grinding out something, some levels, some experience, some coins, not coins, some credits, and essences and stuff like that in order to build up the deck, get a more powerful deck, so that when we continue on in the next episode, we'll be in a better position than I have been in the last couple of episodes. So I'm going to leave it here and enjoy the video, and I'll be back to sign off. Oh, and like and subscribe if you're liking my content. If you're not, just let me know. You could also comment. Let me know how much I suck. All right. We will see you at the end of things.
Do your thing.
You think Doctor Strange can take a look at this mole on my... Never mind.
Things are looking up around here. I'm here if you need me.
Hydra has been running some kind of field tests in the area, and that device is the key. They would rather destroy it than let us get our hands on it. So it must be important. Don't waste any time. Take them out before they can do any serious damage. Those soldiers are targeting the device. Do whatever it takes to stop them.
It's your time.
Now that was something.
You've left me no choice. Is this what you had hoped for?
I have always wanted a sidekick. That will not slow me down.
Make way for me. Only a fool would stand before us. All will be judged.
I'm impressed. Leave some for the rest of us.
Looks like we've acquired some new hardware courtesy of Hydra. Good work.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
Oh, you are gonna love this. We are finally getting some decent tech down here. How's it going, boss? Came to the right. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Always on the hunt, right?
What is wrong?
Is it that obvious? I used to be able to hide my feelings from you.
Very. What is wrong?
I found myself thinking how thrilled Agatha will be to see you again. Then, as always, I remembered she's gone. You know, I used to be able to hide my feelings from you.
You do not have to do that anymore. I need to know what you are thinking.
No, you're too important for me to distract you with selfish thoughts.
Grieving for Agatha is not selfish. And I miss her as well.
I know. She would be so proud of the person you have become. I should get back to work, and so should you.
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip. Like playing with fire, huh? Later. By her command.
Show them what happens when you mess with the Midnight Suns.
That seems reasonable.
You've left
I am impressed.
I'll make quick.
What a waste.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
I never doubted this outcome.
What drove you to study medicine, Doctor?
I know what it's like to feel suffocated by a disease. I wanted to help others avoid my fate.
When I was a child, a doctor wanted to use leeches to cleanse my blood of impurities.
A barbaric practice. Although I once considered using leeches in my experiments.
Before you discovered vampire bats?
No, I was worried I might accidentally turn myself into a human leech.
I believe you are a good man.
Thank you for saying so. But I was not always the man you know.
You are haunted by your past, but your past does not define you.
I was full of selfish ambition. I used my resources to further my own goals over the needs of others.
Would you do things differently if you had the chance?
Of course.
Then you have grown into a better person.
I see. Then may I never stop growing. I really needed that after our last battle. It is refreshing to find someone who can meet me on an intellectual level.
You think Doctor Strange can take a look at this mole on my... Never mind.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Oh, and I was just about to binge watch my stories. His love is... You may have stumbled onto something important here.
What have you got for me, boss? And to the right hand. This thing behind me turns into a giant gateway to ancient Egypt. Sometimes, I even impress myself. Myself out of the loop here?
Something to keep us occupied?
Practice makes perfect. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
I am not used to seeing vampires in a chapel. Even Blade rarely comes here.
Naturally. Most vampires wouldn't be caught dead in a place like this.
I think you mean caught undead?
Yes, of course. Regardless, I am not like most vampires.
Because you are a living vampire?
Well, that's part of it. My powers come from a perversion of science, so I do not share the vampiric weaknesses. But our differences run deeper than that.
What do you mean?
Well, for starters, I do not abide by their foolish traditions. Most vampires are superstitious stooges, hissing at crosses and flinching whenever they feel a drop of water. I do not believe in many of the common dark magics. Most paranormal events can be explained through the magic of science.
I should not be surprised that the living vampire is a walking contradiction.
I do sound like a paradox, don't I? But give me a moment to explain. As I see it, the universe is governed by fundamental rules, like gravity and nuclear fusion. Science and magic are just two ways of tapping into and manipulating those rules. So, I'm not saying the paranormal world does not exist. I merely believe most people give it too much credence. In the end, science is more powerful than a spell.
Our foes are innumerable and supremely powerful. We need to use every tool at our disposal.
Ah, now I see why Blade is here. He is both creepy and a tool. Wait, please don't tell him I said that.
I do not understand. What does it mean to call someone a tool?
It is a compliment.
Ah, so you do not wish to let Blade know you hold him in high esteem.
Yes, exactly that.
How do you keep your mind from jellifying? Aliens, doomsday prophecies, demons, elder gods?
Are you experiencing existential dread spirals?
Yes! How do I stop my science-minded brain melting into whimpering sludge?
Enjoy your favorite dishes with friends. Taste buds ground us in reality, and good company provides distraction.
Oh man, Aunt May makes the best clam linguine. No matter what I'm dealing with, that recipe makes me whole.
Unfortunately, home cooking is not anyone's forte at the Abbey.
Is it reckless to ask Ileana to open a portal for some takeout? Never mind. I heard myself say it. It does seem frivolous. You know what? Perhaps the best way to get my head on straight is to learn to cook. I'm gonna try my hand at Aunt May's clam linguine.
Noodles and seafood?
Yeah. I think it'll be my way of eating tentacled gods. I will literally eat my fears. Thanks, Hunter. I think that was helpful. The sky routinely cracks open these days, so I guess I really don't know anything.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
There's a Hydra unit nearby that seems to be using some sort of experimental equipment. Fortunately, Stark was able to home in on their signal. If we can capture that agent, we might gain some insight into Hydra's plans.
It will be done.
Now's your chance. Take them into custody before they can regain their bearings.
Let's see how tough you are. Ready for a real hit?
Excellent work. But I doubt Hydra will let you walk off with their agent so easily. Stay alert. We need to take care of the rest of these thugs. Don't hold back.
All will be just.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Now's not the time to act tough.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Here we go.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. No mercy, servants! You are lucky to still be breathing.
We're losing ground. There are many left to be judged. I suppose it's something.
Aw, that's thoughtful.
Looks like you've got the agent in custody. Better clear out before Hydra sends a search party.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Ah, thanks, Hunter.
Remember the bells, kiddo? When you were younger, I could barely... Hello, Hunter.
Is there something I can help you with? You are looking at me funny.
Was I? Huh. You read me so well. I was just thinking about how much you remind me of Lilith when she was young.
You have never really spoken of her before.
I guess I don't like to dredge up old memories, especially the painful ones.
What was my mother like when she was younger?
Better than me, that was for sure. She was the brave one, kind and courageous. Everyone loved her. Me most of all. So you can imagine how hard it was for me when she sold her soul.
I am so sorry you went through that. Losing a sister could not have been easy.
It wasn't. But I imagine it must be harder for you. I lost a sister, but you lost your mother.
I was just a baby when it happened.
Still, I know it affects you. She had everything going for her. Everything. Beauty, brains, talent, compassion. She could have done anything, and she just threw it all away for power. What a waste. We should have been a family.
I suppose we have each other.
Yes. Yes, we do. And for now, that is enough.
Tell me you found something good. Let's crunch the numbers. Well, this was educational, in a terrible way. Pick a bad guy. Any bad guy. Stay out of trouble.
It turns out Tony does occasionally make useful contributions.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony, and how may I assist you today? These should definitely give you an edge.
Let's do this. Don't stress it too much. There's no wrong answers here.
Even a sorcerer supreme can't rest on his laurels.
All right then.
Oh, hey. Awesome! Thanks, Hunter!
We're ready to make a move.
You can owe me one.
Friendly neighborhood service at friendly neighborhood prices.
See you soon.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
As they say, no problem.
Let's... I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
We've done it. Excellent work.
You wanted it? You got it.
See you soon.
I have a task that could, well, use your expertise.
You on your feet again? Almost. You seem lost. Can I help you?
I am just taking a breather between crises.
I guess crisis is all either of us have ever known. Sometimes I wonder what my life would be like if I didn't have this burden to carry.
What do you mean?
Like where I would be, what I would be doing, where I'd spend my retirement.
Retirement?
Yes, Hunter. Even I dream about life beyond this abbey. Don't you?
I do not think about myself. But I know you deserve the rest. You have been at this longer than any of us.
It doesn't feel that way. But then again, I avoid looking at calendars. Well, I could spend all day thinking about this, and then nothing would get done.
You sound tempted to do just that.
Oh, Hunter, you have no idea. Come on, I'm sure there's something for us to handle right now.
I see nothing to be concerned about. I will deliver you. Accept your defeat. Look to the sky. Bow to me. It was your mistake in coming here.
Nice to get some.
Give me all you've got. Well done, Hunter.
All right then.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
That does not sound like much of a challenge.
Get to the trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
I can handle it. Centuries ago.
the sky.
Very effective. So it's beginning.
I am impressed.
I am ready.
Now that was something.
Face your end.
Whatever works for you.
This shall be a great help. I had heard you were a gatekeeper.
We haven't even gotten started yet.
Now it's
Now that was something.
Are you prepared?
good work.
I'd say that was a very successful outing. Good work.
You can grab a coffee and pet a cat in the same shop. It's pretty great.
You have called yourself a leader many times.
I've been in the position where I needed to make decisions for a team.
I'm sure you have made many tough calls.
I do what I can with the information I have. The same could be said of you.
You are right. Knowing what the right thing to do is tricky.
I always go with my gut.
Has it ever been wrong?
Oh, yes. But it's not the end of the world. Maybe in the case of your mother it is, but special circumstances.
Have you ever made a mistake?
Who hasn't? Nobody is perfect. I've made my fair share of mistakes, and have done my best to learn from them. Does it always work? No. I am curious to hear how you handle failure.
I make sure my team knows I'm sorry for letting them down.
Sorry is nice, but action is what makes the apology count.
Of course. I will make sure not to make the same mistake again.
There you go. We'll be here to catch you if you fall. Give yourself some credit, Hunter. You're doing just fine. Find me again for next time. I enjoyed spending time with you, Hunter.
I doubt a blood sacrifice is what they had in mind. Maybe I should come back later. This looks like it belongs here.
Hunter, a word?
I am listening.
I wanted to apologize. I'm afraid I came off a bit cold when we last spoke.
As I said before, it is all right. I do not expect you to warm up to me right away.
If we want to kick the temperature up in here, all I need to do is think of good thoughts.
You are speaking literally?
Yes, but that conversation is for another time.
I see you are still hesitant in sharing parts of yourself.
I'm not trying to keep secrets, but I don't want to alarm anyone.
Why would it be alarming?
Hypothetically speaking, how would you feel if others learned that you could cause a hurricane if you became too upset?
I do not think I would feel good about myself.
Some people start viewing you differently. As a leader, that's the last thing I want.
Do you think they are scared?
No. I have a tight lid around my emotions. Let's leave it at that. I go into detail, but...
You do not trust me yet.
Keep doing what you're doing, and I'm sure we'll get there. To meditate soon. It's important that I keep myself regulated.
Hey, can I ask a favor? Thanks, Hunter.
I am indebted to you.
How's my favorite hunter? Still can't believe all these changes happening with Eddie. The Venom symbiote. Not sure if you know this, but I used to wear that thing. I mean, it was hard enough when it was just an alien, but now... I'm pretty sure that green fire would have really cooked the old spider keister.
Having that creature inside of your head must have been difficult.
You would think so, but to be honest, I didn't even know the suit was alive until the end. It's more like I felt urges, impulses.
To do what?
Use my power. Like, really use it. No holding back. But, at the end of the day, I was the one still in charge. Any decision I made during that time is 100% on me.
So you are defending the carnivorous alien monster that is trying to devour your brain.
You want to know the first real feelings I ever sensed from that thing? Fear. As soon as I tried to pull it off for good, it was pure terror at the thought of being alone. That doesn't sound like a monster to me.
I had not thought about it that way.
Why it chose to bond with a shifty reporter from the Metro section after that is beyond me.
I still cannot imagine you wearing the symbiote.
My design was a bit more classic than Eddie's or your mother's. All things aside, I look pretty cool in that thing. Been thinking about bringing it back. The design, not the cannibalistic alien symbiote.
How goes it, Hunter? Or is it the Hunter?
What have you brought me today? It's important to this. You may have stumbled onto something important here. I'm always in a few places at once, so no time is ever wasted.
Got more coil for me? Let me do mine. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Good day, Hunter.
Got some ops ready for you. If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience. But I think we're past that.
I'll make it my highest priority.
Lucky you caught me in a good mood.
See you soon.
Just in case you were looking for another opportunity to even the score with Hydra, I think these clowns are hoping for a fight.
You heard the lady.
Now remember who started this. Targeting systems active.
Someone order a sandwich? You don't look so tough. You sure you're up for this?
Their time is short.
I'm constantly reminded why I should be grateful we became allies.
Let's settle.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I doubt they'll take that beating to heart, but we can always hope.
offering bowl. But what to offer? Oh, this looks like it belongs here. It seems my offering was accepted. You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
And we've reached the end of our video. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. If you do like my content, like and subscribe to the video. Shoot me a comment if you like it or don't like my content. Send me a comment anyway. Until next time, have a good one.
Captain Marvel can blast it.